Good morning, my friends. It's Daryl at the Automatic Trade Desk, and man, am I happy today. Another amazing day of automatic trading. I traded full automatic, 100% automatic today on the MNQ, the Mini 37, okay? Current price is over here on the MNQ. I am trading a tick chart today. Every 1,200 or so ticks, as you can see down here, it's not exact, okay? It's not an exact science, but every 1,200 or so ticks, we create a new candlestick or bar, okay? I call candlesticks bars all the time, so let's just call it a bar. It's much faster and easier. So every 1,200 ticks, it creates a new bar, and you can see that happening over here right now. This is our daily candlestick right here, printing slightly positive for the day, very close to a doji, but right now we're on an uptick, aren't we? Okay, so what was our result for today? 100% automatic. 3 trades we took. All 3 were successful, 100% successful trades, okay? Making it 780 ticks per contract, my friends. Okay, I'm going to show you all these trades. First of all, you see all this wibbly goop here on my chart. I'm going to tell you something. Automatic trading is a different bucket of tools than discretionary trading. Do you know what I use this for primarily? What I use all these indicators for? Because guess what, my friends? Indicators don't work, do they? If you trade with indicators, you know they don't work, okay? So that's not how I'm doing this. But you need a reason for an entry, okay? So I use the indicator for an entry only. That's it. Okay, so that's one of the secrets here with automatic trading. These indicators mean, I wouldn't say nothing. They're about 1/6 of the equation that I'm using here, okay? And as I told you, they're used primarily for an entry. Okay, let's take a look at these trades right now, okay? Let's go back in time. By the way, the reason why I told you that, I'm trying to give you guys some valuable information as I go, okay? That's hard-won information. If anybody, probably no one else will tell you that, right? If they even knew, okay? But I'm telling it to you, okay? These indicators are mostly for entry. Did you know the CME group commissioned a study? You know the CME group. They're very responsible for futures. They commissioned a study including all of the major indicators, and they commissioned the study to take all the trades for all the normal settings for indicators. And guess what? None of them were profitable. I hate to break your bubble, but I'm sure that you know if you trade with indicators, the day you like the indicator is the day you first find it. You think it's amazing, then you find out not so much. Okay, automatic trading. Enough of that. Let's go back in time, okay, and look at these trades. First of all, you see our P&L, 1184, daily limit reach trading stopped. That's 780 ticks per contract. As I said, I had on 3 contracts. Now I'm going to scroll back in time, okay? Scrolling back. Let's get back here and get to our trades. Our first trade was at midnight last night, okay? And then our last trade, you can see there's the last trade right there, right in about the middle of the morning rush, right? As it started to go short. And it had been going long, okay? It started to go short. We took that short. Fire closed, daily max P&L. That's how it stopped automatically. It was programmed to stop at that many ticks. It was actually programmed to stop at 800 ticks, okay? So we had a little slippage. That can happen, okay, in today's market. But do you think I'm happy with 780 ticks rather than 800 ticks? You betcha! Strong automatic trading. Okay, I had to put my muscles up for that one. Okay, so let's take a look. This is the last trade. This is our second trade. So that's the middle trade. And our first trade is back in time all the way to midnight. So let's go back to there. Okay, there it was. Hold on. There it is right there. Okay, Boom. Long entry, okay, at midnight. Shortly after midnight, 15 minutes later exactly, it came into the condition for the strategy. Okay, it came into the condition for the strategy. So here we go. We trace that to target. That was our first trade. Our first trade, okay? So it was good, okay? Then our second trade, you already saw it, but I'm going to show it to you again. Our second trade was a long too. We're flat during all that time right there. Our second trade was a long. Boom. Our second trade wasn't until about 5 hours and 45 minutes later. And then our third trade, boom, we went short, and that was it. We were done just about 6:38 a.m. Pacific time. I'll squeeze this right now over here, this arrow, and it takes us to current price again. Okay. I'm excited. Are you? By the way, do you think you'll see this type of trading anywhere else in the world? No, I don't think so, because I haven't seen it. If you do see it, let me know. If you've ever gotten 780 ticks per contract day trading the MNQ, please let me know in the comments, okay? These are the reason why I'm showing you this is because guess what? Other people can do this too. This is automatic trading. I was sleeping during most of these trades last night, okay? So I wasn't glued to my... You see me, I'm fresh right now. I'm not bleary-eyed. In fact, I just got out of the shower and it's 10:45. I'm going to turn 67, as I said, this month. So I'm not normally in that early of a riser, okay? So automatic trading, my friends, automatic trading, consistency in your trading. Let me tell you one more thing about, man, I feel like telling you a lot of secrets today, don't I? All right, what else am I going to say? Well, automatic trading. I have a way of measuring the market. Think of automatic trading as a way of measuring the market. The market's all over the place, right? Where are you going to measure from? How are you going to measure the market, Daryl? How are you going to, what I call, look under the hood? It's not what we're looking at right now, I can tell you that. But I look under the hood with a data set, okay? I measure the market with my strategies, which always take the same trade at the same time, every time, without fail, okay? Much different than discretionary trading, where you're trying to find the right place to enter and the right place to exit. This one takes the same trade at the same time everywhere. So it's kind of like taking a ruler or a tape measure or a yardstick and measuring the market, my friends, okay? It's a way of measuring the market. My data set lets me know which one would be a high probability to trade the next day, okay? And then you end up with a good amount of results like this, okay? So I set this last night, long before the first trade went off. I set it around 9 o'clock last night Pacific time. Boom! Automatic trading, my friends! The results speak for themselves.